Because I'm evil.
I know. Oh no, my feet are out.
I know, last week you put it under the blue one.
Yeah, true. I'll put it under here. Let me get my Gatorade.
Not supporting big nicotine. I just got this for fun.
Right. No vaping on the pod.
And we're going to Vegas. But look, it's like a Libra vape. Isn't that crazy?
I have beef with Libras. Hold on, I need to take
That's honestly fair. Okay, wait, also I wanted to share...
I think it's good now.
I wanted to share something on the pod.
Wait, let me start a timer and then we can actually begin. Okay. Instead of this chaotic beginning.
Let me take one hit.
Set a timer for 27 minutes.
I don't know how Enya does it on their podcast. She like sucks it in and then like she never breathes it out.
I know.
And I'm just like, where did it go?
Where did it go? I noticed that. I was like, when is she gonna breathe out? And she never does. Tana Loki does that too.
I feel like that's impossible.
No, it just cuts to Tana when she's like,
yeah.
Like she takes it in and then it cuts to Brooke and you can see the smoke. Yeah. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back.
Hey.
Chaotic beginning. Sorry about it. We were having our own debrief before the podcast started. I feel like it's been so long since we hung out, and I swear it's been like 3 days. But like, to me, it feels really long.
I agree, because in my mind, I was like at home for the whole week, and then when I look back, I'm like, I left on Tuesday and today's Friday, and I came back this morning.
But yeah, that was so long.
Yeah, it is.
Do not disturb.
Moon mode.
I got too many huzz.
Okay, wait. Anyways, I wanted to share with the podcast.
Oh yes, go ahead.
My final project for my astronomy class. We have to do like creative projects, and the prompt was literally just like do something creative involving science.
Ooh.
That like it didn't even have to be stuff we learned in class.
Do something creative involving science.
Yeah, period.
So you're
that
doing
was it.
Slushy Noob's science experiments video.
That was only one of my ideas, but I'm like, that's so much effort. Like, no, I'm not gonna. But then I was like asking chat, allegedly. I was like,
you were
what
asking
are
your brain?
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was like, what are some cool ways I could do this? And one of the ideas was like astrology versus astronomy, or like astrology reality versus like expectations, you know? So then I did that, and then I made like a slides for it, and I went through like each star sign, including the 13th forgotten one, and then I put like the myth and
wait,
like
why is there a 13th?
Well, because there is a 13th. It's just not like recognized in mainstream society.
But like, where is it?
It's between Scorpio and Sagittarius.
Oh, it doesn't affect me. I don't really care.
Yeah. Well, but then it like affects all of them, because then it pushes like the date. So you could be Taurus or Cancer, because you're a cusper.
I am a cusp of Taurus, so I guess that's true. I could be a Taurus.
But yeah. And also in the reality, I learned that like the like months they correlate to do not correlate to like where they are actually, which I thought was kind of crazy.
Wait, meaning what?
Like,
oh, like when the stars are out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, because like their constellations, like the constellation isn't out during that time.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Right?
Why would they do such a thing?
Exactly. I don't know. I didn't get that far into the research.
That's what I assumed.
But I got 100% on it. Like, and that's crazy.
Wow.
I'm
so proud
literally
of you.
My other two videos that I put way more effort in and like edited on CapCut literally got like 94 and 95.
Why?
But
those are fire.
Yes, but
what were the points off for?
Well, he said like, I could tell you spent a lot of time on this. 8 out of 10. Just give me 10.
I hate when they don't actually give you any criticism, and they're like, "Good job, 9 out of 10."
Yeah, but
where's
also,
my 10?
I feel bad for him because he's the only TA and we have like 100 kids.
I see.
So I'm like, it's okay, King. Take your time. He's so goated though. But I was just like, thank you for my 100. Like, that was so fire.
I feel like near the end, like, not to shame you because maybe your project was really good, but near the end, I feel like they just be giving
I
out.
agree.
Like, they're like flat scores.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I don't really care.
Exactly. Because also, it was just like a slideshow.
Yeah. So like, I feel like they were just like all or nothing.
Exactly.
Or like all or like you just passed.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I just want to share that.
I also wanted to share with the pod that I got a new camera, but we're not using it today because I haven't tested it, and obviously we're short on time. When are we not short on time? Like, when do we not have plans post-podcast?
No, literally, This like specific week is just so hectic because I literally have one day in between like everything.
I know. Yeah. So we're short on time, so I didn't have time to like test it. So maybe next week you guys will get that. But if you forgot, because we've been teasing it, we're going to Vegas.
How could you forget?
I bought the camera for Vegas because it's cheaper than the one I use and it's smaller. And it's an actual video camera instead of a like regular photography camera. So it'll like fit in my bag. So I'm going to do the Vegas vlog on there. So follow my vlog channel. I'm really excited. I'm actually going to show you what I've done so far after this. I only have like 9 minutes because I obviously chopped it up. But it was like 10 hours of footage, I think. And I chopped it into 9 minutes. Like I ate it up. And I'm really excited. Like this is definitely the best video I've made so far.
Oh my gosh,
it's not even done. I'm excited. Basically just the intro because like Vegas is going to be the bulk. So
exactly.
I'm really hyped about it. But yeah, I'm very excited about my new camera. I was crashing out though because I just wanted to use my old cameras. Like, you know how everyone just has like old digital cameras from like 2010?
Yeah.
But I was ordering batteries and I just could not find the right one. I like kept ordering them and like they would just keep showing up and they'd be almost right. And I was like, I don't understand. Like it's said compatible. Now it's not working. I was like freaking out. So I was like, I'm just buying a camera. At this point, I spent the money for a camera. So now I have to go return all these batteries.
Exactly.
And I was like, I could have just bought the camera to begin with.
Yeah, but it's okay.
But it's okay. I also had random things that I wanted to talk on the pod. I just didn't remember. That's why I wrote them down.
Okay.
Oh.
What's so funny?
Today, I watched Jack Harlow's new song music video.
Okay.
With Doja Cat.
I like have not heard about this. Not a single peep.
It came out today, and okay, Jack Harlow's been doing this lately because he just like started making music again. I mean, not that he ever stopped, but it's like he started releasing music again like a few months ago. I feel like maybe beginning of this year, but he just like won't tell us he's doing it.
Oh,
like it's not teased. He just drops it, and I love that.
Yeah, and that's so nonchalant.
And he just like drops it with a video.
Oh, that's kind of even better.
So he was like, boom, here's me and Doja Cat flirting for 3 minutes straight, and I watched it 3 times.
Dang.
It's so good. I literally was watching it with my mouth like... Dang. And guys, if you don't know this, Jack Harlow is one of my celebrity crushes. And I just found out that he's a Pisces.
I know. He like would be.
I love Pisces men.
I definitely think he's got like fire sign rising energy though. That man's like Leo rising or something. Yeah.
I just love sluts. It's my toxic trait.
Yeah. Like no, I don't get like yeah, obviously I get the hype, but like it's just like like I hate it. So the nonchalant, oh my god, like I just like I don't know.
I love them.
Yeah, I can't. I'm like, you need to be obsessed. Like it's like, well, but you're also nonchalant king. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, I need to be the nonchalant one, and you can be chalant.
Oh, true. No, me and Alana were just talking about this where. Because she's always like, you just need, like, because I'm always crashing out about being bisexual. I was talking about that last week. And I am like, oh, I just want a woman. Like, I just want to date a girl. Like, I'm so done with men. And she's like, no, like, one day you're going to, like, meet a guy and he's going to, like, make you feel, like, feminine and it's going to make beautiful. And I was like, no, because even when I like a man, I'm still the man.
Yeah.
Like, sorry. And I know this is bad terminology. Don't cancel me, lesbian community. Like, I know there's no man in a lesbian couple, but it's like... what
you're the dom.
You're the dom. Like,
yeah, honestly, I'm like that too, but I feel like that's just because I'm so like controlling and bossy. And like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong. Yeah. We're just big personalities.
I agree.
And we just need like
exactly. There can only be one diva. There can only be one diva.
We have to give it, and they have to take it.
Exactly.
Like chaperone.
Exactly. Take it like a taker.
Just take it like a taker. It's very true. Also, speaking of Vegas, I wrote down on my notes that I wanted you guys to give us Vegas rec.
Yes.
I just wanted for us to plot.
Okay, yeah. I also want to plot.
And then we can like,
okay, yeah.
You guys can tell us if it was a good plot because you'll be watching this while we're there.
Okay. So first agenda, outfits, because that's like most prevalent on my mind. The only thing I'm struggling with is like day outfits because night, I don't have any like party dresses, but I just have like, I was going to bring the cheetah corset and, like, you know, that blue leather corset. I feel like that'd be really good.
Those are really
And then also, do you remember the top I wore for Halloween as, like, the devil? It's, like, hella strappy and cut out.
Yes.
I was going to bring that. And I feel like all of those with, like, a black skirt is, like, fine.
Basically for day, like, you just wear a swimsuit. Because also, I was just thinking we'll probably go to day club once, and the other days we just won't.
Okay, period. Okay,
Unless
also,
you want to.
Yeah, we'll see how it is.
But
my sad news is, I don't know if I said this on the pod, but I definitely told you how I shaved a chunk of skin off.
When
like,
it's still bad.
It's just like the wound is still open, and I'm so sad because like I'm going to Bakersfield tomorrow, and like there's nothing to do except it's hot and Ty has a pool, and I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't even swim. Like that's just giving like infection, and especially the Vegas water.
This might be like my mother's propaganda, but like my mom would say like chlorine will be good for it.
Really?
She always says stuff like that.
I just feel like Ty's pool is like one thing, but like the musty Vegas pool with all those bodies, I'm just like, I don't know.
I think it'll be fine by then.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your skin heals really fast. Like you grow new skin really fast.
It just looks like bad still. Like I thought by today it'd be scabbed.
You can show me off camera.
Okay, yeah.
You can show me after.
Literally, I beg so many people to look at it, and so many people say no, and it makes me really sad.
I'll always look.
Okay, yeah. I'm like,
Come
why are you
on now.
disgusted by
I
me?
will always look.
Yeah.
think
I'm
I
just
am.
like, these hoes are fake. I'm like, just look at it and then feel bad for me. Like
Last time I went to Vegas, I also just wore skirt and I wore top because I think I brought one dress, but it gives the same look to just wear a skirt.
yeah, true.
Like I would just wear black, like,
Yeah.
all black, and it was just giving black dress.
Okay.
It was cute.
My other qualm was like shoes, but I'm also like, you have a million, so I'll just
This
wear
is
your
true.
leftovers.
I was just planning on wearing like my tall boots.
Oh, period.
That's kind of it. And then
Yeah.
for the day club, like
Yeah, what shoes are you supposed to wear to that?
it's like you can wear sneakers because like walking there, but you
Yeah.
could also wear flip flops
Oh,
because like
I
taking
just
them
thought
off.
like wearing Birks would be so silly.
I mean, yeah, my friends did that.
Oh, really?
I think I wore sneakers, but I was just like worried about being stepped on
Yeah, I feel like I'll do that as
because
well.
I didn't
Oh
want
yeah, and then I have like this white scrunchy skirt, you know what I mean, where it like you can scrunch it and
yeah,
it's kind of
that's
see
good.
through. So I was
You
gonna
should
wear
do
that.
Yeah, I think I have like a little tie.
Okay.
Scarf one.
Yeah, that's kind of
That was kind of what I was giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, guys, last time I went to Vegas, I did it balling on a budget, ratchet style, and this time I want to do it more bougie. And I'm really excited, but I know nothing about real Vegas because I was there for 2-3 days, and like the whole time I was at a club, I was either at the club or in the hotel room or like walking to the club. Like we didn't do anything. We didn't eat. We just brought Costco snacks, and we just like ate Costco pretzels.
Damn.
It was very unhealthy. See, I'm always promoting bad drinking habits.
For real.
I'm sorry, guys, but it was my 21st.
Yeah. Come on now.
And I was quite poor.
Yeah.
And we stayed at like the cheapest hotel on the strip.
Yeah. This time, like when we have like the scaries, I feel like we should just go get like a daytime drink and we
Yeah.
can like lounge by the pool.
Yeah, like I
Until
just
it's
told you, like Lucas Cruikshank just posted a video in Vegas, and like
Yes.
he was just talking about how Vegas has all the little cities. Like I didn't know Vegas had like the Egypt section.
Oh, yeah, they have
I didn't
like
know about
hella.
this. I only knew about Paris.
Yeah, Paris.
I didn't know about all of them. So like
I guess-
low-key, we could go look at stuff.
Yeah.
Like we could also just go run around Vegas.
I agree.
Because that could be fun.
I want to walk around the streets with like those big old frozen drinks.
Yes. I also like I think I've said this a million times, but I just want to like bring our mics
Yeah.
and just run around.
No, I
Not
think that'll
these
be
mics, our
fun.
small ones, guys. We won't be embarrassing.
Yeah, don't worry.
But I just think I think it'll be fun to just run around,
Yeah. I think so too.
meet people, make friends.
Yeah,
make Vegas
gamble.
friends.
We can go to a show. I don't really know.
This is true. This is true. I also wanted to talk with the pod that like last week I was like I just woke up and chose love. Like literally this entire week, like I just chose love, and I just think it's just because the sun is out.
I think so too. The UV being so high is like actually so
Yeah.
healing.
Like everything feels better. Like I got tan.
Being tan just makes you happy,
Yeah,
I think.
I feel more beautiful. Like I feel more like me when I look at my
Yes.
phone. I'm like, oh, me. I cut my bangs.
Yes.
I've just been going to the beach and living my life. And like when I first graduated, I kind of had like similar like depression to like COVID, where it's just like, what do I do? Like, what do I do?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But it was like worse because I mean, it wasn't worse. It was just more like I can do anything.
Exactly.
So then I was just overwhelmed because during COVID, it was like none of us could do anything.
Exactly.
So we were all
shit.
super resourceful.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it's only me.
The world's your oyster.
And I can do anything I want. And it would just stress me out. And I have no money, so I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, now the sun's out and I feel happy again.
Yeah. No, because what's the point of living by the beach when it's cold?
When I can't go to the beach.
Like,
yes,
yeah.
I know. So now I've just been walking the beach every day and it's just been so beautiful. And
I love that though.
I know, right?
Yeah, I want a tan. I guess I got that to look forward to.
Tan in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been really plotting this week because even though I'm not in school, I still want like my spring break to be like a spring break. So I'm trying to like plan little trips, plan little activities, really spice it up. And the vlog's gonna go crazy, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to edit it.
Yeah, I'm just so excited for Vegas.
I am as well.
Like, I'm so excited.
Oh my god. Also, JK, I had one more thing I wanted to talk about before I moved on. But I also wrote down our favorite saying of cantaloupe, watermelon, watermelon, cantaloupe.
Oh, yes.
Because I'm trying to think of a game that we can play with that.
My sister was literally like, you guys should play games on your podcast.
That's what I had open in the back because I was like, if we run out of time or if we run out of talking points, because like I feel like, I don't know, nothing's juicy's going on. So I was like, we can play a little game. But I want to talk about this because this is a saying that we've been saying.
Yes, for so long. And it like
since
it works
freshman
so
year.
good.
And it works so good. And we didn't come up with it. Unfortunately, it's plagiarized.
Yeah.
But we stole it. And we made it our own. It's plagiarized from a different person we know, though. It's not from, like, online.
Yeah. Don't worry.
But I don't know.
Source close to us.
I don't know. Right? I don't know if it's, like, backwards. Like, what's on the bottom?
I think it's, like, most worst, least worst, least best, most best.
But what was the original?
Cantaloupe, watermelon, watermelon, cantaloupe.
That's also what I think. So basically the premise of this is that like the worst watermelon is better than the worst cantaloupe.
Yes.
But then the best cantaloupe is better than the best watermelon.
Yes.
So it's cantaloupe, watermelon,
that's actually
cantaloupe.
real, yeah.
And we say it about everything now.
No, literally.
And then like we won't even, sometimes we'll plug it in, but sometimes we'll just be like, cantaloupe, watermelon, watermelon, cantaloupe. And I wanted to like let you guys in, and I wanted to like make our own game where we can do this with things.
Yeah, just like ranking things like that.
Yes, we can rank things like this. But my problem is I didn't write any down. I just was teasing the idea.
Cantaloupe watermelon is just such a good example.
It's just so good
because like
it's so true.
real.
It's so true. We said it about muffins and croissants. That's when we brought it back in the Costco vlog. But I think I cut it out because no one would have gotten it.
Yeah.
But we said that about muffins and croissants as well.
Dang.
Because that's also true.
Oh my gosh, speaking of, the muffins at Costco, they changed. It's not the big ones anymore. I went yesterday, they're like une petite. And you don't need to get 2 trays anymore. You just get 1 tray.
How many are there?
There's a lot.
Oh, okay.
There's like,
because it used to just be like
8. Before it was 6 huge ones.
6 huge ones.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot smaller. I think they heard us complaining, and then they're like, fine.
Okay, the only reason I'm upset is just because of the nostalgia, but that's so true. Because like the big muffin, why would I want that? They just
go moldy so fast, and like the blueberry ones, especially, they get all.
And
like,
it's like you can't. I mean, I'm sure you can finish a whole muffin, but I don't want to.
But cutting it into fourths was like part of the fun, and then sometimes like you want the whole half. Like, ooh,
this is true.
Yeah.
I thought
they also have new flavors.
Oh.
They have a lemon raspberry, and then they have like a cinnamon sugar one.
Wait, I love that you're tapped into this.
I went to Costco with my mom.
I really want to go to Costco.
Yeah.
I haven't been since like we went.
Yeah. I also just think like the San Diego Costco
is better.
It's just like diff. Yeah. I mean, it's just like nostalgic for me.
That's true.
Like that was my Costco.
I don't even know where it is. I've never really been.
Oh, I go to the one in La Mesa. Oh. It's like across from like the Chick-fil-A. It's near Grossmont.
I didn't really go to Costco growing up. We weren't really a Costco household.
My parents beeped their thing. They were like, thank you for 20 years of membership. I was like, 20 years? Like, they love Costco.
I was actually thinking about Costco yesterday because I was like, dang, there's probably no Costcos in New York.
Oh my gosh,
because
true.
like only the really, really rich people could shop there. No one has cars.
Yeah.
So like, what? I'm carrying my 2 trins of muffins,
Well,
like,
yes.
and my rotisserie chicken.
That's why
and
they
my
got the
35
rolling,
Diet Coke.
the rolling Costco shopping carts.
You just bring it with you on the subway.
Yeah, I see the girlies. They like pack up their little like rolly thingies. It's cute.
I do like the little ones, but they're not big enough.
Yeah, no, not for all the Diet Coke.
Yeah, it's quite sad.
That's like one trip, and that's it. Just Diet Coke, and then you can go back tomorrow.
True. I also learned recently, you already knew about this, that Joann's Fabric is closing.
Yeah.
And I learned this from Club Penguin. Because that was going to be my hyperfixation.
The chat went crazy.
Well, it's going to be one of my hyperfixations. So, spoiler alert,
Yeah.
is I've been playing Club Penguin lately because basically I said on my TikTok, would you guys still like me if I was a Club Penguin influencer? So then I was like, well, now I have to play Club Penguin.
Exactly.
Like, who am I?
You can't lie.
So I've been playing, and like sometimes the servers are really lit because I'm sure it's just like girlies our age because like their references are peak. So I'm like, I'm sure you're like a girly my age.
You're tapped in.
But sometimes like it's genuinely just people like playing all the mini games, and I'm like, you guys suck. Like I want like the social aspect as well because the mini games get boring.
Yeah, they go on for way too long. I like rage quit like through all of them.
I play them, and it's like I don't even play them until I lose because
it takes
too
so
easy.
long. Yeah,
So like I just play them until I can't play anymore.
Exactly. I'm just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, when I was little, I don't know, they were just way more fun, I guess.
Yeah, and just like people were out and about, and also
True.
like I had a mission before.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I don't. That's part of it. I started playing today, and then I was like, we don't have anything to like save up for. It's like I don't want to.
True.
But then I decided that I'm going to pimp out my igloo because I went to
Period.
someone's igloo and
it was popping.
and
they showed
had
you up.
9,000 likes. And I was like, I want to be
Dang.
famous on Club Penguin so
Dang.
bad. Everyone like my igloo. Actually, don't. I don't want your pity like because it's empty right now.
Yeah.
So it's so embarrassing. I don't want your
She
pity
buys her likes.
Nobody like my igloo.
When I was like really little, my cousins were like putting me on Club Penguin, and then they typed in like "shut up, bitch" or something, and then I got like chat banned for like a month. Like,
I got banned from
Yeah.
Minecraft for a year.
oh my gosh, because of like your username.
I
or
don't know
what?
why.
Yeah,
I think I was only banned on Hypixel.
Oh,
But that's all I played on
yeah,
Minecraft.
What?
So then I don't know how, because also I went through a period, and it kind of still happens now, where all my accounts just got hacked. Like every single thing.
yeah.
It still happens. Like I'll get a random email that like someone logged into my Twitter, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you can have it. Like I really don't
Yeah.
care. Or like someone hacked my original Roblox.
That's crazy.
And it was like so long after I had not been playing for like I hadn't played for like 5 years, and then I got an email that was like new sign-in attempt, and I'm like, you can have it, I guess.
Exactly.
Like I don't really care.
It's always like the dumbest. Like I got one for like in high school when everyone was making accounts to sell their clothes. Like I got one for one of those.
I
and
did
it was
too.
like, what?
Yeah, someone took my account like that too.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I
like,
was
you
just
really
like-
want the handle? You can have it.
I was like, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really know what they gain. Guys, if you hack, let us know what you do with it.
Yeah, what's so
because
fun?
also like
they just
on
wanted
my
to do it
Roblox,
to do
like
it.
nothing's in there.
They just wanted to take it away from
They
you.
just didn't. I know, and I was decked out. That's probably why they wanted my stuff.
They said,
And they wanted my
"Ooh,
username.
I want that
was the
skin."
original Rapapa. That's the original one.
Yeah, I'm mad because now Kayla Big PP is like inappropriate or whatever. So a bunch of
Yeah.
things don't let me do that. And I'm like, but that was OG gamer tag.
Yeah, they don't like it.
So
I know
what?
everyone is so censored now. It's so silly.
Yeah. So now I'm Kayla Big Peep.
That's still good. I
Oh
still
my
like
gosh. My dad, this is like kind of related, but not really. He was telling me about like AI, obviously. He's tech bro. But then he like told me about like Elon Musk's AI. I think it's like Grok AI or
Yes,
something.
I heard about
And
this.
then also just like, okay, obviously like or not obviously, y'all don't know. But like my dad, like his English isn't like great, you know? So like things like when he translates them, it's like silly. Like I obviously know what he means, but it's just like the way he says it objectively like is silly, like in English, because he was like, it talks like MAGA people, and he literally just said MAGA, like not.
People have been saying that on TikTok.
Yes, and then I'm just like, what YouTube videos are you watching that are calling them MAGA? Like,
Yes,
who put you
I
on?
saw that on TikTok like yesterday, and I was like, that's funny. because I hadn't really seen it used in that way until like yesterday.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's
I was
so
like,
silly
just a Trump
because
supporter.
also like it's so much faster and it's fire and it's funny because like it stands for something.
Yeah.
So it also just makes no sense. Like what you're saying, like it doesn't work in English, but it's so funny.
But yeah, he was saying how the AI is mean because he was like saying how like when he types into it, his English is like broken, and then it'll literally say like, I don't understand what you're saying, like speak English, like, and then and he's like, it talks like MAGA, and I'm like, that's actually so tea.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like
that's so mean.
Yeah,
that's literally so mean.
Yeah. And then my mom was like being like, so which one's better, that or ChatGPT? And then my dad's like, well, chat is nicer.
Yeah, I also love like chats. I mean, okay, sorry, I hate AI because it's really bad for the environment, but I do like that ChatGPT is now adaptive because I started talking to it like a bro because I was just like having a bro moment. And so I was just like, bruh, like, why'd you say that? And they were like reciprocating it, and, and it was making my day better.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I'm just going to talk how I talk.
It's
and
also
then I was just like, wait, this is funny now.
Really glazer core.
Yeah.
Like, it's so kind, and I'm like, okay, thanks.
It's like, remember Talking Tom?
Yes.
Love.
Wasn't there like a pervert behind that?
JK hate.
I don't know. I don't
Yes,
know if
I
it
remember
was
that.
Tom or Angela,
Yes, that's so true.
right?
I don't understand how.
I don't. Hackers.
Then people would
if
say
you
that,
know.
and they'd be like, you can see it in the eyes. And I remember when I was a kid, and we would all look.
Did you ever say Bloody Mary 3 times with the lights off?
course.
No, I never did. I got to 2 and I said, nah, what if it's real? And then I'd like go in my bed and try to be
being
nonchalant.
gullible. Because I'm always like, that's just not real. So then I do it.
I'm just like benefit of the doubt, like, because what if it is?
No, yeah.
Like same with like ghosts. I'm like, but what if they are? Like, I don't want to get on their bad
I
side.
feel that way too about aliens.
Yeah.
Like I can't come on here and then be like saying crazy stuff because then I'm like, well, then what if they show up? I'm an idiot. That's how I used to feel about religion as well.
Yeah.
Where I was just like, but I can't
just
be
in
talking shit about
case.
God, bro. What if he's real? What if he actually does resurrect? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Literally. Say a little prayer.
I want to move on to our segments just because I don't really have anything to talk about.
Okay.
But basically, my hyperfixation has been vlogs, but it's been watching and making them because I'm like experimenting with new vlogging style. I'm doing all this different stuff. Like the videos we have right now, I feel like they're just YouTube videos. Like they're not like vlogs.
Yeah.
I'm back in my 2016 YouTube era.
Day in my life.
Of a day in my life. Of just a
Yeah.
vlog. And I'm watching them and they're always recommended to me and like they'll have 90 views and like like I just watched some kid go to Disneyland. Like not actually kid, like he was probably 18. But I was just like, I loved this.
I love that.
And also, I've been really obsessed with Pinterest. I've just been sitting in my room playing music, just scrolling on my Pinterest because it's so good. I finally got it to peak.
Yes,
Like,
you did. It looks
it's
good.
perfect. Like I want to save every pin, so then I just save nothing and I just keep scrolling forever because it's beautiful.
Exactly.
And as previously mentioned, Club Penguin.
Duh. Mine are like repeats. It's just like the goated things in life. But
true.
first being Lana Del Rey. Like, I don't know, on my drive back, I just listened to like Lana and I was just like, so real. I also just like, I don't know, I feel like for a sec there, I wasn't really like listening to her that much anymore. But I don't know, she is just kind of a bummer. Like every time I listen, I'm just like, I just want to be so moody and angry.
I think,
and
yeah,
like,
I think
you know what I
that's also
mean?
why I like go through periods of not liking certain music because I'm like, well, now it's sunny, so I'm like, I can't listen to this.
Exactly.
Like, I don't even like Noah Kahan was like my top artist for like 2 years. I haven't listened to his song in like months.
Yeah.
Haven't listened to a single one because I'm like, I can't. It's too beautiful to be sad. Like I just don't want to be sad. But the new Lizzie McAlpine song that's trending takes me back.
Oh yeah.
I just saw a man do a thirst trap to it, and all the comments were like, "This is a girl song."
For real.
And I said,
You sound like Mickey's so good. Oh my god, that was so good.
but then when we made a comment about Clara, we got canceled.
I see so many TikToks like that, and I'm like, oh, but when I do it, it's
When we
wrong.
do it, I swear, I keep seeing TikToks about things we got canceled for,
Yeah.
and all the comments.
It's just like the algorithm just needs to like pick the other.
But we had fans
like, other
this
side.
week. We had fans this
True.
week. There was girlies
It's
finding
learning.
us, and I had a fan on my vlog that I posted.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I
oh my
know,
God.
and you were like insecure about that one.
I know.
So I was like, prove them.
Yeah, I'm really hyped about it.
Oh yeah. And then but specifically the song If You Lie Down, Lie Next to Me, that one is like hyperfixation right now.
I like that.
But also Big Bang Theory. When I went home, I watched like so much because like I was just home for like 3 days, and it was like my sister's birthday and then my mom's birthday, so I was not going anywhere.
Right.
And I had finals, so I was just like at home. And then when I'd raw, like it was just so good, and like the show's getting juicy, and all of a sudden I'm 5 seasons in somehow. Like I remember starting at season 1 and being like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch this when I eat or when I want.
I hate when I like finish a show that I don't think I'm gonna finish. Like I'm like, how is it over?
But then all of a sudden I'm like so into it, and now there's just like a bunch of lore. Like if I like, it wouldn't be simple for me to explain to you what's happening right now.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, how?
I know, it's insane. I always get too sucked in, and then I finish things so fast, and then I get so mad.
Yeah.
Especially because like right now I'm not doing anything, so it's like
you gotta like
I really
savor
like it, and then it's like done in a day, and then like that's what happened with Big Little Lies, and I'll never stop talking about it because I was so locked in the whole time.
Yes.
It was like it's one of the first things I've watched in a while that like pulled me away from my phone.
I'm so glad.
And I wasn't whipping out my phone. And Severance season 1, but season 2 I started taking out my phone. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think it comes back around though. People were saying that.
Oh, okay.
But White Lotus too. Like it comes out, phone's off.
Right.
I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I love that.
I still haven't seen it yet because I'm like waiting to watch it with Ty tonight.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I just like, the one thing I hate about like being caught up is now we have to wait a week.
I agree.
Because like after I want to like rewatch it all back to back, because then I feel like that'll really hit, and I'll like be able to see it better. Exactly.
That's like why I like rewatching really good movies, like all the like A24 films I'm obsessed with. Like I just love like rewatching them and catching it again, especially like a complex movie.
The like foreshadowing is so cool. It's like, damn, they really thought this out.
They're so good. They're so good, and I love them.
I love when there's no like red herrings, you know what I mean? Where they don't just like throw shit in there to like throw you off. Like when it's so like good and planned out that it's just like naturally deceitful.
I just watched that's so true. I just watched basically the opposite of this, where like I watched this movie. Oh, I have no idea what it's called. I'm so sorry, chat. Like you're gonna be mad because now you're gonna want to watch it. Gatekeeper. But I'm a gatekeeper. It's on Netflix, and it just had no problems. The whole movie was just like, yes.
I love that.
Like I just loved it.
Yeah,
and it was like
it
was refreshing because it was also like it was brand new, or not brand new, but it's like I had never seen it, so it's like
new to you.
Because sometimes when you put on like a movie with no problems, like you've seen it, so it's just kind of like or like when the problems like you're not anxious because like you know how it ends.
Of a chill movie.
Exactly. And I'm sure I could find it actually to tell you later. Oh, and I started this show, Adolescence.
I've heard about it, but
It's
I've never seen it.
number 1 on Netflix, but my roommate put me on. Which it's super cool because it's like a not like a satire because it's not funny, but it's like a commentary.
I see.
But it's like acting, like it's not documentary, but it's like when she was describing the plot to me, I was like, oh, this is real, like it's a documentary. Wrong.
Dang.
Also, is there a way to see your history?
Yeah, there should have been,
right? Because I feel like there's not.
I feel like it would have been
but I don't remember what the movie is. I'll find it later to tell you.
Yeah, because I feel like if you're done with it, it's not in continuation.
Yeah, I agree. And also, I think it was on like my mom's or something, so I don't even know where it will be. Yeah. But I just remember it being fire, and I should have wrote it down because it was just so nice and refreshing to like not. Like to be locked in, but like not be anxious. Like I'm always watching a movie scared, bro. Like I'm always just like, ah!
Yeah.
And it kind of hurts my head.
Agree.
Sometimes I like it because sometimes I'm so anxious. Like I'm watching Adolescence, and I've been kind of anxious just from like anxiety, I think, because I went out.
Yeah.
But I just kept having to pause it and like stop and like think, and not even about it. So I can't lock in. And they're long episodes.
Yeah.
Like it's like 4 really long episodes instead of like a bunch of short ones.
I see.
But the filming's also really good. It's really cinematic. I recommend it, guys. I really want to continue it.
I love that.
Basically, I wanted to start our segments early because my crash out is major. Guys, my crash out is major. Maybe you should start.
with
so
my
that mine
crash
can
out.
like belong.
Yeah, I don't really know what my crash out is. It's just like my cut.
Right. That's a valid crash out though.
Everything else
I'm
has
also
been
like
dandy.
mini crashing out about the fact that it's gonna be really hot this week and I'm gonna be home and like you're gonna be in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
And it's like I wish I was gonna be here because I live next to the ocean.
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I gonna do at home? Like I don't have a pool.
Yeah.
And like my mom's not gonna turn on the AC, so I'm just gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Like it kind of sucks.
Right. You can hose yourself down.
Right? Like I don't know. Okay.
Wait, I have another one.
Oh yeah, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Okay, when I went home, literally the first restaurant we went to, somebody I knew worked there. And like that's fine and
course.
dandy. But then after we ate, we got boba. And then someone from my church was working there. And my crash out is just that I hate how like San Diego, it's like ginormous, but it's like, of course,
Yes.
I only see the freaking people I already
It's
know. And it's also just like, it's like there's nothing wrong with these people. No hate, no tea. But it's just like, I don't know, like I'd rather
Yes.
not. And I'm sure you would rather not. Like it's just
Yes.
kind of like, and now we get a small talk and it's like, oh,
It's
hey.
the Post Malone lyric that's like 4 million people, but I still see the same bitch. Like, what song is that? It's old. It might be
I think
like.
it's Flex.
Oh, really?
Flex.
I was like, it might be the candy pane with the wind. on
Maybe.
top.
I don't know.
It's an old one, but
Yeah.
I always think about that in San Diego because what do you mean 3 billion? Like 3 million people live there. I almost said 3 billion. 3
Yeah.
billion don't live there. 3 million
No,
people
yeah.
live in like the city, within the limits of the city, not even the
Yes.
county, the city.
Yes.
Like 3,000 people went to our high school.
Yes.
Why do I see my ops?
Yeah.
Why are you here? Like
Yeah.
genuinely, why are you? Because it's like when I'm here and I see people out, it's like I went to my
duh.
college bar.
Yeah.
Or it's like also Irvine's small.
Yeah.
Or it's like
Everyone's tapped into the same things
Or it's like
here.
I'm at the coffee shop.
It's much
on
more
campus, or I'm
limited,
at
yeah.
Seaside. Like of course I'm seeing
Exactly.
my ops. When I'm
Yes.
home, I'm in the most obscure places and I look like a bum.
Yeah.
And then I see a boy I dated in high school. Why?
No, that's why whenever I went out, I had to be like,
You have to lock
I had to be
in.
a little
You have to lock in.
effort, the no effort look. But yeah, I was just crashing out because I'm like, I'm gonna move back there willingly, like I
Yeah,
want to.
that's true, 'cause
Because
it's scary.
unfortunately, I love San Diego,
I do
like it's
too.
pretty lit. But I'm just scared because I'm just like. It's just like that college that like it's like our home, like our high school college. Like if you go
Yeah.
there, you low key like I don't know, like I kind of get it. Like why would you move somewhere else unless you
'Cause it's
had
fire,
like
yeah.
like you know? But then yeah, it's just like so then everyone stays and then it's like I don't want to be perceived as like oh my god, she flopped, she's moving back home. But it's like
I
I'm
don't
not
think
living
it's a
with my
flop, though,
parents.
because we're from such a great place. Like
Yeah.
me and Alana were just talking about that. Where now it's like now that we've lived in like the most expensive county and like in
Mm-hmm.
the beautiful like California SoCal environment, it's like now we can go anywhere. Because like it'll be cheaper, it'll be
Yeah.
like it'll be different. Like nothing is like SoCal, so I
Mm-hmm.
feel like now I can like the world is my oyster because like every part of SoCal it's so similar. Like it's
yeah,
they're different, but they're so similar. And then it's like as soon as you pass like LA, everything is so different.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, I can't wait to leave actually.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so lit. Like every time I go on vacation, it's also so lit to come home because I'm like I get to come home
Yeah.
to here.
I agree.
I'm like everywhere, like it's better than everywhere, but it's so expensive. I'm
It
so
is.
excited. Like everyone was like moving to New York is so expensive. Like girl, my rent is gonna be cheaper than what I
yeah,
pay.
which is kind of insane.
And I want to pay for gas. I get gas like every 2 weeks, and it's like $100.
Oh my
I just
god,
won't
yeah.
have that cost.
I know.
I also pay for parking to park at my house.
Yeah.
Won't have that. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be way cheaper.
And no more Ubers for going out.
Yes, no more Ubers. I'm just gonna walk. And like, I
Exactly.
mean, maybe an occasional Uber, but it's
Yeah.
yeah, pretty fire.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on to my crash out.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm editing right now. Also, side note about my hair. Every single episode when I'm watching it back to edit, why is there a piece of hair sticking up in my head? And Kayla never tells me she's evil. And my dog is making sound. Sorry. The whole point of this is that
Cut it out! I'm filming.
Anyway, sorry. Okay, I know you guys are patiently waiting for my crash out, especially because I teased it earlier in the episode. But I just have to let you guys know for the last 20 minutes of this podcast, I did go on a long rant. about liking a boy that I don't even think I like anymore. I really recorded this on Friday, and now it is Monday. But updates yet to come. Don't worry, we're filming again on Friday, and I'll update you guys. But I just had to let you guys know that I'm embarrassed. I'm watching this back, and I'm embarrassed of the things I said about this man, and now how I feel about him now. Okay, that's all.
Basically, it's a long-winded crash out because I feel like last week I was talking about being lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have a crush on a boy. And I'm freaking out.
Haters will say she's straight.
I know, you're haters. Literally, I
What do
turned
you
the camera
mean?
on.
I would never say
I turned the camera
that.
on and you said, you're straight now. You have a boyfriend.
I would never say that. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's reinstilling my anger towards the bisexual
yes.
stereotype of having a boyfriend, and it's like it's so annoying, but it's like also I live in Orange County, like what do you expect?
Yeah, let's be honest with that.
But yeah, I had a crush on this boy when I first met him, and I was a few weeks ago I was like freaking out about how I haven't had a crush. Maybe like a month ago. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a few months ago. I don't know. But I like had a crash out at Kayla's. I think like it was right when we started the podcast.
You definitely alluded to it on the podcast.
Yes, and
Y'all
I was
find
like,
it.
I haven't had a crush since like my freshman year, and there wasn't anything like that because it was like I just met.
It was a genuine
him
crush
and just had a crush like
Yeah.
instantly, and that's what happened with this boy.
Yeah.
But I saw him like in October, and then never again. So then I was just like, it's just a lingering crush.
Yeah,
And then
it's
obviously
also like paired with just like you just had no crush at the time, so it's like
Yeah.
it feels like I'm just
Yeah.
doing this to do it.
Yeah. And yeah, those kind of crushes, I feel like that's just attraction. Like that's just like
True.
he was like cute to me, and I thought he was like funny.
Yeah.
So it's like that's just
That's all it
attraction.
takes.
But then now I've seen him multiple times since then.
Yeah.
And last time I saw him, I told all my friends about it. So then it made it real. Because I was like,
Exactly.
guys, I have a crush on a
Yeah.
boy. And now it's even more real because I confessed my love.
Oh yeah, they had to talk.
And I'm really upset about it, actually.
I get that because that was me, but like to be cringe is to be free, you know.
Well, it's like I don't even think it's cringe, and that's why it's cringe. Because I was like telling Alana,
yeah,
and then
that's
I was
pretty
like,
bad.
ew, like it's not like I don't even feel ew.
Yeah, you just saying the ew for show. She's like,
I do feel ew.
I'm like so grossed out with myself that it's like,
Yeah.
why have I matured? Why have I gotten to this point in my life where I can just like a boy, I can tell them how I feel, and then I don't feel gross about it. And then I like told my friends what we were talking about. Like I said the words I said. Like I repeated what I said.
yeah,
My cringe shit. I said it out loud to my friends, and I didn't even like. I wasn't even embarrassed.
No, she didn't blink or anything.
No, I was just like, and that's what I said.
Yeah.
And the worst part is now we're texting. That's so gross.
And she'd be smiling at her phone. Who got you smiling at your phone? We know. We know. I know.
Thank God no one watches this podcast. Like, literally, thank God no one watches this. Like, imagine, like, if we were, like, a little bit famous and then it was, like, on his For You page.
I think he'd like that. He'd eat that up. He'd say, I see you're talking about me. And then you'd say, yeah, T. Am I wrong? Did I lie?
I would say that.
I know you.
I'm also, speaking of that, my AI, like, responses, they've actually gotten good.
Oh, yeah.
Because at first they were so bad.
Yeah.
And they actually got good. Like, I used one today for you.
Oh my
Like, I was like, that is what I was going to type.
I love that.
They've been so stupid. It's like things I would say, but not in the right context.
Yeah.
Because it'll say, like, sounds good. And it's like, yeah, I say sounds good, but not to that. Like,
yeah, right?
Yeah, but they've been good lately. And it's like, you just did
what was it?
I just said yay, but it was like I was literally gonna type yay, and it was right there. Like there wasn't even options. Like it was just like yay, and I was like perfect.
Period. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, guys, leave your comments. Leave your suggestions for my cure in the comments below, because
There's
also
no
like
cure.
it's double whammy because I was telling Alana that like I think I scared him because obviously every boy my age has commitment issues. I'm moving to New York. Like I don't. Like, I'm not gonna marry you.
Yeah.
Like, I was just letting you know.
Yeah.
That, like, because what is the point? Like, I used to always say that, especially in high school. I was like, what's the point of, like, just, like, not telling someone? And then I'm all talk, because I would never. And then, like, I would just live with a secret. And then it's like, for what? And now, like, it's clicked. Like, I turned 21 and it clicked.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, why would I keep a secret from someone I like?
I agree.
Because it's the same as like when you're mad at your friend, like I'll just tell my friend why.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why would I withhold information?
Yeah.
Like,
and then just makes it worse.
Yeah, like why would I be petty?
Yeah.
Only pretty, no petty. Rebrand.
Pretty podcast.
Pretty podcast. 1P.
I heart P.
I was about to say that.
I heart P. It could just be I heart PP period, no podcast.
True. Pretty
we can still be we can still be PP.
That's true. No being petty. Yeah, because I don't know. There's just no point anymore. And also, like, nothing traumatic happened in my life, but I've just been on my, like, you only have one life era. But I think maybe it's, like, graduating and stuff, because I'm like, wow, these things I wanted to do in college, I can't now because I'm not in college. Or it's, like, things I want to do in high school, I can't now because I'm not in high school.
Yeah.
So it's, like, it's the same thing. Like, I'm just realizing, like, how short life actually is. And I'm just like, what am I doing?
They say shoot or shoot. Duke Dennis, what's good with you?
I'm actually like, I saw one Duke Dennis video, like when that trend was pulling up, his video, like actually one of his, and I liked it, and now he's all over my For You page. I'm not gonna lie, like he's a cutie.
Yeah, he does do it for me. I just hate when the For You page gets like so specific.
Yeah, it gets a little overwhelming.
Yeah, and then it's like I get off TikTok and then 10 seconds later I open up the app and it's still bad, and I'm like, why are you surprised?
It's gotten like really niche. All my TikToks are really niche lately, and they'll go to the comments and they'll all be really old. And I'm like, oh my god, like they circled this back for me. And I'm, because people will like my old TikToks too, like especially ones that like have a lot of views, like people will like it, and I'm like, why are you liking my TikTok from like 2024?
True.
And then I'm just like, oh, because like you just saw it.
Exactly. They're not stalking.
Yeah, like they're definitely not stalking.
Hashtag FYP works. Yeah. It brought them back.
The new one is hashtag XYZ. I feel like I always see that. I always see that on edits though.
Oh,
like
I need
girls
to
are always
add
putting
that.
hashtag XYZ.
They just be hashtagging anything.
I know.
These days.
I always do my hashtags as a joke, and I wonder if people think I'm serious.
I'm serious about mine. I want the traction.
I'll put like one real one, and then I cringe at myself for putting a real hashtag. So then I just put a bunch of fake ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been. I should start putting hashtag FYP, hashtag XYZ.
My OG edit, the Brokeback Mountain one, it has like 2K views now, and it has like 18 favorites.
We're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Also, I feel like we said this a little bit earlier, but we glanced over it because we were talking really fast. But I'm like so happy that the girls have found our podcast.
Yes.
Because originally all we had was men haters.
I know.
Like,
it's like
clearly we
it's
had
so
girls
not for
who
you.
were passively watching because they would like.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, girls are watching.
Yeah, but they weren't
wouldn't say
like
anything.
defenders.
And oh my god, we got
like
girlies
two.
up in here, like, hey, if you guys watch this whole thing, hey.
Did
you like this episode? I feel
For
like it was
real.
better than the last one because I was making edits of the last one, and I was like, I know we recorded in the morning, but we were so EP. Because I was like, you made a really good point, and so I clipped it, and then I was watching the clip, and I'm like, but the way you said it makes it seem like we're dumb. But I was like, but she had a good, like, her point 8, but I'm like, but the haters, I know how it's going to be perceived.
They're going to clock me.
Yeah, and they're going to be like, girls will just say anything. And it's giving, I feel like I sent you the TikTok where it was like, those two girls from your high school who for some reason have a podcast. And I was like, is this effing play about us? Because they were just like sitting around and they were like, oh, what did they say? It was something so good. Like, it was just like, I really like hot dogs. And it's like, you like hot dogs? And like, they were just like, it's like the same person.
I love
it's
that.
A skit.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. Like, I was just
really
like,
like
they clocked
dogs.
us.
Yeah.
Because we're just talking about nothing half the time.
No, literally.
Like, every time we go to make the clips, we have one section where it's like all things I can easily clip.
Yeah.
And then one section where we're just talking about our lives.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I can't clip any of this.
But still get like 100 views though.
True,
so
people watch us. So like,
yeah.
Hey.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, guys.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Basically, guys, look out for the vlogs. I feel like this episode's too short if I turn it off, no?
I feel like it will be, yeah.
Oh, so we have to keep talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I needed to start a stopwatch. That's what I meant to do.
Oh.
Instead of a timer. Like, I wanted both.
Yeah.
So that I had the running time.
Damn.
Dang. Yeah, I don't want a short episode. That would be really sad.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I whipped up in my notes. I prepped. We're podcasters. No, that's it, actually. I just wrote that I've been happy.
See, this is why there's nothing to talk about.
I know.
Because we're just content.
Oh my God, I remember. I've been also, if you guys follow me on TikTok, which I think like actually a good amount of people that watch the podcast do,
Period.
which is really weird.
Yeah, they know.
They're tapped into my lore, but I've always like wrote poetry, but I like recently whipped out my poetry journal. And like I was just so going through it during COVID, and that's also why I'm like comparing my post grad to COVID because it was the same mentality for those first like 2 months of like just being so upset. Why? Like you can even see it on the podcast. It's like, why was I always upset?
Yeah.
And it's like, I just don't know.
She was just going through her emo era. It's okay.
I was just going through my emo era, and yeah, I was gonna whip out my journal because they're really funny now. Because like, why was I upset as like a 16-year-old girl?
But it's like, of course you were upset as a 16-year-old girl.
No, exactly. But
like,
yeah, my mom watched the TikTok of me reading my poem, and she was like, because I was like reacting to it as I read it, and I was something about being emo, and then I was like, I used to just cry all the time, and my mom was like, yeah, you did just cry all the time.
That's just being a 16-year-old girl, though.
I know, it's true. We did just cry all the time.
Yeah, it's also
literally
being a
all my Snapchat memories are like me crying
on birth control.
Yes,
like that's what I'm saying.
That's actually so true. It effed us up.
I'm like scared to go off it because I saw this TikTok of this girl, and she got like hormonal acne after, and then I was like, I don't want that.
Also, people say like, I mean, I don't think this about me personally, but people compare it to like going off of a medication where your personality sometimes shifts.
Oh, yeah, I could hella see that.
It's like,
what if I lose my sparkle?
I know, that's what I'm saying. What if I lose my sparkle?
My IUD sparkle.
True. I'll be really sad, actually.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a new one, and I don't want to get it taken out.
Yeah, I don't really know what my tea's gonna be with that.
I'm really scared.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, guys, I recommend an IUD, especially if you had really terrible periods, because that's why I got mine, because I literally think I had sex one time when I got an IUD. Like,
honestly, it's so worth though.
Because yeah, I just had literally I got my period twice a month.
Yeah.
For 9 days. So I would just be bleeding half the month.
Yeah.
Every month.
I just got it because of convenience.
Yeah, and it's uber convenient.
You like,
but still practice safe sex.
Yes, of course. It doesn't stop STDs.
It does not.
But if you're in like a safe environment where you feel down to do that,
a long-term partner.
Yeah, you don't gotta like nothing. You're just ready. You're ready. I was so like, I don't know, even after I got it, I didn't know like, even birth control too, like I just felt silly asking the doctors about like getting like
yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to say it. It feels wrong. But then,
attempt
like,
of pregnancy.
Yeah, so then, like, my Google searches would be like, blah, blah, blah. And then they'd be like, yeah, that's the whole point. And I'd be like, oh.
I know. I feel like, yeah, it's like, not to get graphic on the podcast, but it's like, yeah, like, I feel like I was also scared of that.
Right? Because I was like, duh, like,
yeah,
you should be able to. Like, it's like, you know, but then I was like, but I don't know, can you?
Guys, actually,
welcome to sex ed.
Yeah, this is literally like sex ed right now because like, why was that like really good? Like in my vlog that I'm editing, like I said something about alcohol, and then I was just like, and like in our podcast we said something about alcohol, and it was just like low key like normalize that, like like you can tell funny joke and be silly and give story time and then still promote good behaviors.
Yeah, because it's also like, if I didn't want to ask that question, someone else probably doesn't want to.
And you also, like, it's so awkward when you're a teen. If there's any teens watching this, it's so awkward. But it's like you have to remember that everyone is a teen. All your friends are also teens. Like, me and Kayla just, like, at a young age got way too comfortable with each other. Yeah. And we still are. But it's like I would just ask her things that, like, I won't even type into Google because I'm too embarrassed.
The way I talk about sex with you is crazy. Because it's like with other people, I still have to like laugh to make it not
Yes.
awkward.
No,
With
we
you,
are serious.
I'm so like straight
guys,
face,
like-
like, so do you this or this? Do you like
guys,
this?
You
And then
have
it's
like you have to
crazy.
just get comfortable with one of your friends, like, or get comfortable with like a trusted adult or like a sibling, or like get a therapist, like, because Google can only tell you so much. Like, also it gets a little crazy on Google, and with like Gemini being weird and
and like censorship
and censorship, just
but
like
it's also just something
like talk about your experiences, guys. Like, you don't need to be embarrassed. Like, you're literally all doing it,
especially if it's a bad experience, because sometimes you don't know it's bad, and you talk to someone and you're like, that's not normal, and then it's like gagged.
or things that like you think you're not normal and you're the only one going through it, and then you have to talk to your friend, and then your friend's like, I do that, and then you're like, oh my god, bless. Like, so
I know,
blessed.
even if it feels silly,
because then
you
eventually
have
it'll
to.
stop feeling silly, and like you'll mature faster, and you won't be writing sad girl poems in your journal.
No, literally.
Because COVID was so bad for my mental health. Wait, I have a good one.
Okay,
this is lit. This is like throwback to teens. Also, like, we're giving teens advice. Like, this is I also started writing in it again, so like some of them are new, but some of them are so funny because I was like, why am I so sad?
That's how I feel about just like my journal entries from like
well, that's
summer.
basically what they were. I'm just like an artsy girl, so obviously I can't just like write. Like, I have to like be artsy. Oh wait, this is pretty funny. I said, I have so many opinions on objectifications, feminism and double standards, but I don't have enough paper for that. So this was going to be an essay, maybe later. I don't have time right now.
Just a note to self.
I never wrote it later. I had one that was like pretty short that I was like down. See how these are like too long? I'm not gonna read all of these, but so like I write like the little ones on the side, and they're like so funny because they're so like Justin Bieber quote. I literally, this is the poem I think I read on the TikTok, and next to it I wrote the quote from what's that Justin Bieber song where he's like sad about like how people saw him grow up online.
I don't know.
Well, it says, and everybody saw me sick, and it felt like no one gave a shit, and I wrote that down. Like, why was I like crying for help? Like, I genuinely was fine.
That's how I feel being like fans of like Tumblr culture in middle school. I'm like, why did I want to die? Like,
that's what I'm saying, because it also like,
it's
I
just
think,
being
like,
a
we're out of
13-year-old
that
girl,
era, which I like. But we were like in this era, like the whole world, like all of media of like being a teenager and being sad and like normalizing depression. I wrote something about that too, where I was just like, why do like we normalize depression?
It was kind of like sought after. I'm not gonna. It was like romanticized. It was like the aesthetic,
and it's kind of weird. Also, like I've always loved Mac Miller, but I've just like got back on my like watching Mac Miller videos because he was just such a beautiful human, and he would just like go on his interview and just talk about how like life is so beautiful, and like I just walk around with a smile on my face, and I'm just so appreciative, and it's like I used to want to be like tough and cool, but it's like, why would I be cool when I can be happy, or like something like that. And I was just like, like I'm done, because also like I feel like I fake my personality a lot, like not for real, just like I like amplify different parts of my personality, but I want like my main personality to just be like happiness. Because why? Also, like when people used to be mean, like all the joke culture was just being mean. I feel like that's also very high school of just like being mean to each other.
I agree.
And like why? What's the point? Now I've gone from like self-deprecating humor to full of myself humor to mean to my friends' humor to flirting with my friends' humor. And I feel like that's life. That's what the world needs. Is like you have to switch your mentality of like I hate everything to actually I love everything. Because that's why I started it, is I was like, I only make jokes about hating myself, so I'm going to start making jokes about being obsessed with myself and being hot, because I thought I was ugly. So like I thought it was funny to like say I was hot. And then I just started thinking I was hot.
Have you seen those TikToks where it's like top 5 most canon events in a girl's life?
No.
Whoa, well, it's always like growing up ugly, crashing out over a situationship you didn't actually care about. And then
guilty.
There's always there's a junior year crash out, and I'm like, that's so real.
It's
and
also double junior
group.
year. Because
double.
It's junior year of college too. Like I remember last year of college, like having the exact same realizations again, but just like on a different scale.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is just like junior of high school when like all of a sudden like you just figure stuff out. And it's like similar to like 7th grade, because I feel like 7th grade is also like your junior year of middle school. So it's like, yeah, that period is crazy.
Yeah, and then friend group fallout, and I'm like, this is real.
I know. Kind of sad.
And there's always like ugly boyfriend, but you know.
I mean, guilty again.
Yeah, happens.
All my fingers are down.
Happens.
I'm out of fingers.
I know. Maybe we can come up with like top 3 canon events in like our lives where it's just like it happened no matter what.
I feel like for the Vegas pod, guys, stay tuned. I'm so excited because obviously we're gonna film in Vegas. You think we're gonna take a week off?
No.
The grind don't stop.
No. And we are not pre-filming.
No. So we're gonna film in Vegas, and I feel like that one we're just gonna have so much Vegas to talk about.
Oh yes.
But then the week after we'll come prepped with like games and such.
Yes.
That could be fun. Because I had a game open, but I was like, I don't want to do that because our combo was too juicy. We had a sex ed rant instead.
Yes.
Maybe I'll title this one College Girls Giving Sex Ed.
Yeah.
Instead of College Girls Giving Advice.
Let us know if y'all want that segment to
Honestly,
be forever.
let us know what segments are your favorite. Like, do you want to hear about our lives, or do you want to hear about pop culture, or do you want to hear about our opinions? Do you want to hear about our advice? Like,
what do you want?
What was your favorite part?
Yeah.
And we'll make sure
Let us know in
to
the
bring it
comments
back
down
every
below.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll clip that one for the TikTok. Maybe someone in TikTok will comment, or maybe they'll all be like, who are you?
They
Who's
will.
you?
They're gonna say, why are you coming after blah blah blah?
I know. I went on a rant about how Rhett and Link played Club Penguin, and I put it on my spam account, and then all the comments were, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, clearly I'm not an influencer, but the last 5 TikToks I've made were about Club Penguin. Just go scroll.
Exactly.
It's different than like when we made the Slush Names comment, because like no one would know that.
Exactly.
We're actual fans.
Yeah.
But on my spam account, you could tell that I've been making TikToks about Club Penguin.
Come on, guys.
And then I woke up and Rhett and Link made a video playing Club Penguin. It was so bad. Don't watch it. They're so bad at it because also they don't have the nostalgia. They're boomers.
Yeah.
These men are 50. Also, they are like so fine for 50. They're dilfs for real.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They just like
and they're giants.
They glue up with time.
Yes.
Like Link, his old hair, it baffles
Oh my god,
me.
they're beautiful.
And then when he got his new hair, it was like whoa. And now the new hair with like some of the gray, like
they did a video like sitting in an ice bath, so they were in their undies, and I was like, body tea at 50?
Body tea at 50. Those are like my favorite kind of dilfs, not gonna even lie. Like I'd rather that than like a 30-year-old.
That's valid.
Like a body tea at 50.
No, like
holy moly.
Rhett has been one of my most consistent crushes.
See, and you would like Rhett, and I would like Link
because we're Rhett.
Yeah.
No, that's also
we're literally them.
we
oh my
are
God.
them. That's also what we did on my TikTok, where we did the opposite game.
Yes.
So like you say 2 things, like we should have said that because I'm Rhett and you're Link. Because like anything that there's like a pair of, if you have a best friend do this game, it was really fun.
Yeah.
And you just say it out loud, like what the pair is. You can be like salt and pepper, and then you count down and you both say what you are.
Yes.
And like we were just eating like almost every single one. Like
there was only like 2.
we all knew.
Yeah.
And those ones were like bad examples too, because they were just like, you know. We just wanted more ideas.
Exactly.
But yeah, I recommend that. That was lit. And we are Rhett and Link. Bro.
Yeah.
We're them core.
And I'm sitting where Link would sit.
This is true. I also love that they never
And I'm your little friend that's got the dark hair.
That's true. And I'm taller than you.
Yeah. I like your little
And I got my curls.
Oh, yeah.
I like your little friend. Oh my god, also, okay, I always glaze Kayla because every time my friends meet Kayla,
oh my
they
gosh,
love her.
stop.
They always love her. And it doesn't make me jealous because I don't want them to
Why
say
not?
like
Why not?
But it kind of does. Because I'm just like, why are you obsessed with her? But then I know why, because you're lit. But it's like, no,
my friends like you too, though.
It's like, I just have never heard this energy from anyone. And like literally today we were having a debrief, and a man that Alana was talking about said, like, we were talking about something so long ago, and he was like, oh yeah, I don't really remember anything. Like, I just remember like Kayla was funny.
Oh really? Period.
You probably talked to him for like
really?
5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like, I do not remember
you don't
this
even
man
know who
at
this
all.
guy is.
I'm like,
And
don't
he
know his
remembered
name.
you. I
Don't know what
remembered
I
you.
said, but I was funny. No, okay, that night we went out, I just also forget. My face gives it all away because this girl, she came up and she's like, "Are you okay? You're making this like horrid face," and I'm just like, I'm just upset because there's so many chuz everywhere. Like I was just upset because I was like, there's chuz all around. I don't even
because everyone's ugly.
Well, yeah, because they were like being ugly. They were talking to these other girls we were around, and they had like no riz, and they were just being annoying.
Okay, yeah. They were just in the way that they're also annoying.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, we're not just coming on here and like attacking men.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like, why are you all up in our business? And we were with a group of friends.
It's like that makes you chuzz.
That's made you
That
chuzz.
makes you
'Cause
chuzz.
why were you also not getting the hint?
Yeah.
Of us not paying attention to you.
Yeah.
Why are you still
and it's like
talking?
me with my mean look.
Being-
Yeah.
Why are you still talking to me?
But her being like, "Are you okay?" was so fun. I was like, I need to like hit a vape. Like, I need to chill. Like, I was like, why am I so? But that's just like me when I'm
Sometimes
drunk.
I'm mad
like,
at the bar too.
yeah.
I think that's also what cured me is like taking some time away from going out. Is like when I was in a really bad
Yeah.
mood and I'd go out, like I would just go out and perpetuate the bad mood.
Exactly.
Like I'd have some fun, but then I would also still
It
have
was,
crash
like,
outs.
One thing did it.
Yeah, one thing would do it. Like literally one man annoying me would like ruin my night.
Yeah.
And that's so dumb.
Yeah, but back to your friends glazing me, all the ones that do, like, that's how like it means so much because like they're valid. Like if
Yeah.
it was just some like not like a bad person, but just like someone I didn't really know, I'd be like,
I just
that's
think like
cool.
also people don't normally glaze people to your face. Like my friends aren't gonna be like, I like you so much.
Why not, guys? If you guys are watching, tell me.
Obviously, when
Don't
they
be
meet
shy.
Kayla, like they like her, and then they want to tell me about it. Like you're never there, but then I always tell you.
Guys, don't be
That's
shy.
my number one.
Alana, I know you're in there. Don't be shy, Pookie.
Alana does to your face.
Oh,
Alana's obsessed with you.
Harper and Alana, you guys probably know Alana by this point. She
Yeah.
gets brought up a lot.
She
But
does.
they went out, and then Alana drunk called me, and I felt so
Didn't
honored.
even know about it until you told
She
me.
literally made like a FaceTime call with like me, her, and Harper, and she was with Harper, and they both picked up separately, and it was like Alana, and then Harper. She like showed Alana, and then she was like, "Get over here," and then she left, and Alana was like, "Okay,
I
bye."
was being so mother to Alana, and I don't remember because also unhealthy drinking habits. I talked about
Yeah.
this last time on the podcast, but we went to that festival, me and Alana, and I was way too drunk. And like you're saying, like I don't even
Yes.
remember doing this, but I just like mommy mode activated because all the videos we did take, Alana was so visibly drunk. And I wasn't visibly drunk. I feel like I just carry
yeah.
myself differently than her.
I think so too. I think you just have it like together perpetually.
Yeah. So like I think like drunk me for some reason knew that like she looked too drunk. So I was like really that's why I was being mean to her.
Yeah,
That's why
she
I
had
was
a
like
lock-in.
because I was like, why would I be mean to her? But it's like that's why. Because like a drunk girl, like we said last
Also,
week, a
Alana's,
drunk girl
like,
you gotta be mean.
She's like crazy. She's like a wild
like
one.
she could run away at
Yeah.
any second. So I'm like, get over here.
It's not like me. Like I'll just stand there, but
I know,
I'll
if
just
I
be
yelled
drunk.
at you, you'd just cry.
I'd
drunk.
cry.
But I would never have to.
Exactly. You would just be like, come here and be like, okay.
And also when you get too drunk, you just call Ty and go home.
yeah, I'm
Alana
not
doesn't do
defiant.
that.
Yeah, I say I like literally. I'm just so grandma at that point where it's like when I'm too drunk, I'm like I need to go home and
Yeah.
lay down before I embarrass
That's what I've been
myself.
doing too, because especially when I go with a big group, it's like someone will go and I know you'll come.
Yes.
So I'm like, someone will always leave with me.
Yeah. See, that's like my thing for Vegas is like the city never. Is that New York? The city never sleeps.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm fine. They sleep in Vegas.
They sleep in.
They sleep. I'll be
But
fine.
also, like, when I was in Vegas, I for some reason just had the rally. I think it's just like how
Being there?
like how lit up it is.
Okay, yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like the middle of the night. When it's the middle of the night.
It's also we're only going out 2 days back to back,
Yeah.
so I feel like I'll be fine. I just need to grow
yeah,
up.
I also think like we'll just nap in the middle of the day. Like we have nothing else to do.
I
Like it's gonna be
agree.
really chill mode Vegas.
Yeah.
It's gonna just be us like running around.
I'm hyped.
I'm really excited. I know I wanted to pack while you were here. Like you can give me advice.
Yeah,
But
we can totally
I
do
was
that.
also planning on going home tonight, but now I'm not. So
Yeah.
I don't really have to pack, but I was just gonna have you give me advice.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, look out for our Vegas episode. I feel like we can be done next week. I also need to start a stopwatch so I know how long these are.
Oh, yes.
Instead of just guessing, or at
I
least like look at
feel
the
like-
clock. when I
Yeah,
start.
that's true.
It's okay. It happens to
Yeah.
the best of us. I don't really care about uniformity,
Yeah.
as you can tell.
Extra content, less content.
Less content, whatever.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, that's all. Bye.
Bye.